Hey everyone, welcome back to Angel's Hot Take. Today we're diving into some spicy Star Wars drama. Amandla Stenberg, the star of the series The Acolyte, recently made waves during her appearance on the View. She went on the View yesterday. She didn't hold back and has some strong words for us, the Star Wars fans. And we're going to break down what she said, why it's causing such a stir, and what it means for us Star Wars community. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get into it.
Feels so current now with the
Yeah.
light and the dark that we're seeing in our
Absolutely.
country.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this. Unfortunately, the success of this show has made you a
Wait, let
target
me hold up right here.
by some.
Success of the show. The Acolyte has a shocking 14% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, a show that fell off the Nielsen's ratings charts and got beat by a show on Tubi, and you call that success? Man, the bar has been set real low in Disney. Come on, let's keep rolling.
In the right wing for the inclusive casting, which is something Whoopi talks about all the time.
It's not about the inclusive casting. It's about a lot of other things that are wrong with this show. This show is bad. I mean, bad. Okay, let's keep rolling.
You have received horrific racist backlash, including threats and what you call intolerable racism. That is your quote.
Okay, let me stop it again right here. Racism and threats. Can Amandla or the hosts of The View point out any evidence of this such racism against Amandla in response to the Acolyte? No, they can't, because it's all part of the little poor me victim mentality these liberals want to impose on us. So yeah, let's keep rolling.
You talk about that a little bit, and what has that been like?
Yeah, absolutely. And I really appreciate you giving me the space to speak about it. It's been very painful for me. It's not something that I think you can emotionally prepare for. And we welcome criticism of the show when it comes to storytelling or performance. But when it comes
Yeah, that's all I've seen so far. I haven't seen any racism, any homophobia, or anything against you or anybody on the show. So point that out to me. Point the evidence out to me, and let's see. And also, criticizing the acting, writing, the poor direction, the lore breaking in the Acolyte, and wanting to maintain George Lucas's vision of Star Wars does not equate to racism. So let's keep the discussion focused.
to death threats, horrific, violent, racist language, it's unacceptable to me. And I've had to think really deep and hard about when you display discipline and when you display honor. And I guess what I mean by that is when do you decide to utilize discipline to not engage in a reactive way to hatred? And when do you decide to engage in honor?
Once again, I haven't seen any type of hatred, racism, or anything against this girl. I don't know what she's talking about.
By honoring your values and your belief system. And in this case, I decided that that was the most important thing to me, to be vocal, because I think that silence can send a message as well, and inaction can be very dangerous.
It can be very dangerous.
And so I dropped a diss track.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I heard, as one does with musical ability.
A diss track. Really, Amandla? You look ridiculous on that thing. You downgraded yourself on that thing. We all laughed at you. Really, we all laughed at you.
I dropped a diss track about it. And oh, there it is.
I love that.
My goodness.
And it's it's called Discourse. And it really is about, I mean, of course, what I've been experiencing, but it's also just about the divisiveness of the culture and how difficult it is for all of us now to navigate information in this new era. It's so difficult to tell what is true, you know, online, and these online algorithms, they shape our realities and our thinking.
Shut the fuck up.
And clickbait journalism and these algorithms also profit from our rage and our hatred. And I feel like that's something we are aware of, but we don't necessarily have enough discourse or infrastructure around because it's so new.
Yeah.
It's also discipline. It takes a lot of discipline to, you talking about ignoring. The first thing I'm going to remind everyone watching is that her character is fictional.
Yeah.
Right.
So the fact that you are responding to this fictional character.
Hold up, Whoopi. I'm going to respond to that real quick. We respond to these characters because we are invested in this franchise. We love this franchise. There's people that have been invested in this franchise for years, decades, and they have been invested monetarily. That's why we are so outraged about what's going on with the franchise right now, especially with this stupid ass show. Let's continue.
Yeah.
As though you were having dinner with her and she changed overnight for you.
Yeah.
So always remember that the people who are yelling at you often are bots and not real.
That's true.
And
So, I'm not real. I'm not real. That's how these people look at us. You know, that's an elitist mentality right there. That's how these people look at us. They don't care about how we think, about what we think. They only care about what they want and how they think.
don't know you like you know you, and don't know that you can kick your own behind better than anybody else can. Put them out of your mind. They don't matter.
Don't.
Wow. So seriously. I'm a loss for words. So that's her take on Amandla Stenberg's appearance on The View, where she claimed harassment over her role in The Acolyte. Let's be clear, man. Our criticism is not about, it's about the show's bad writing, poor directing, subpar set construction, and the breaking of Star Wars lore. We love the franchise and want to see it treated with the respect it deserves. You know, not like the trash that they're putting out now. Because this is complete and utter trash. You know. So, with that said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more of our Angels Hot Takes. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.